ODM today is not what it was 20 years ago.
Baba hivi, nimwambie mimi kale kwa misi, ukiamua kuunga mkono William Ruto, Baba, that will be the end of me and you are man.
Unfortunately, I'm going to reply nimwambie on the 10th, we will have the National Delegates Congress of Wiper Patriotic Front. Kwa hivyo mimi sitafika huko. I wish them well.
Hii ndio certificate ambayo nilipewa katika Chungwa House, na nataka niwaambie nimerudisha kulingana na pia na sheria, na nawaambia asanteni sana.
Raila Odinga's dramatic return at Serena Hotel has only fueled more questions than answers. His appearance, meant to silence whispers about his health, ended with the postponement of ODM's 20th anniversary celebrations, sparking more questions. Is it because he's sick, or he's scared that ODM is dying? And just 24 hours earlier, Caroli Omondi declared the party dead and buried. As if that wasn't enough, ODM's own Kisa East candidate defected to DAP-K, while Kalonzo Musyoka flatly rejected Raila's invite to the anniversary. Inside ODM, the cracks are widening fast, and the clock is ticking on its survival.
Siku ile watapitisha ati chama cha ODM kitafunga Kasongo mkono mwaka wa 2027. Hiyo nataka niseme na mbele ya Mwenyezi Mungu.
ODM is dead and buried. That's not the whisper of critics. It is the blunt declaration of Suba South MP Caroli Omondi on October 2nd. He says the party has lost influence, its support is waning, and fewer people even want its ticket.
ODM today is not what it was 20 years ago. When we formed ODM and we first went to elections in 2007, in a parliament of 2010 members, ODM won 96 seats on its own. Then we had another 9 affiliates. By 2013, in a parliament of 290, we were down to, I think, 87. We have gone down further. So we are not what the strength that we once were. And let's not pretend. The idea of broad-based has brought a lot of schism in the party. There are 2 different schools of thought about it. So let's not pretend. We cannot lie to people. Our supporters are not children. Yeah, let's just be honest with them. There's a group that does not support the idea of engaging with the president. You remember they held rallies against us as a whole. Then they split. And then there's a group that supports that. If you saw what happened in Kisi, the jamboree that ODM had in Kisi, there was not a single elected member of parliament on ODM in Kisi or in Nyamira that attended that function. That should tell you something. We have 3 by-elections in Kisi, ward by-elections. Nobody picked the ODM ticket. Nobody went to pick it. If you go to Kakamega, these are our strongholds. Nobody picked the ODM ticket in Malava. Let's not pretend. I don't like pretending. Yeah? If you go to a meeting, if you remember a meeting that our party leader held in Kakamega a few months ago, of the 12 MPs, only 3 attended, elected on ODM. So as we celebrate, let us do an introspection and say we are no longer what we were once. There's a problem somewhere.
The next day, Raila Odinga resurfaced at Serena Hotel after weeks of speculation about his health. On October 3rd, Raila Odinga chaired a consultative meeting at Serena Hotel. He announced the postponement of ODM's 20th anniversary celebrations from October 10th to 12th to November 14th to 16th in Mombasa, with the expanded county tours to Kajiado, Turkana, Kilifi and Nairobi. But Raila's silence from September 22nd until this appearance stirred doubt. He skipped nomination events and skipped rallies in Busia, Wajir, Kisii and Narok. At 80, rumors of a medical trip abroad spread, with speculation about his ability to sustain leadership into 2027. Junet Mohammed insisted Raila is fit, even hitting the gym. But the silence spoke louder than reassurances. And this was the backdrop to Caroli Omondi's statement just a day earlier, that ODM is in decline, bleeding seats since 2007, fractured internally and losing energy as defections to government mount. His words landed with force online, echoing across X, where users debated whether ODM is still Kenya's political giant or just a shadow of its past self. ODM's test comes on November 27th when by-elections cover 24 vacant seats, 6 parliamentary and 1 senatorial and 17 ward seats. ODM is fielding candidates in only 16 after striking a zoning pact with UDA in March 2025. ODM surrendered constituencies like Malava, Banisa, Mbeere North and the Baringo Senate seat. UDA in return stepped back in ODM strongholds like Ugunja, Kasipul and Magarini. On paper, the strategy avoids internal coalition clashes and allows each party to flex in its staff. But zoning comes with risk. Fewer races mean higher stakes. Every misstep, like the one that unfolded in Kakamega, is magnified, where a hand-picked candidate rejected the party's ticket and ran straight to DAP-K. Raila may be back in the spotlight, but the cracks inside ODM have never been more visible.
Hii ndio certificate ambayo nilipewa katika Chungwa House, na nataka niwaambie nimerudisha kulingana na pia na sheria, na nawaambia asanteni sana.
On October 1st, Fernandez Barasa handed ODM's direct ticket to Abraham Isaiah Ayaya for Kakamega's Kisa East ward. Less than 24 hours later, Ayaya publicly rejected it, saying he is a lifelong DAP-K member and ODM had rushed him. Instead of celebrating a secured candidate, ODM was left humiliated. This was more than a paperwork issue. Kisa East has been vacant since 2023, when MCA Stephen Maloba died in a violent confrontation. Winning it was supposed to prove ODM's strength in Western. Instead, the defection gave DAP-K bragging rights and painted ODM as confused, even coercive. The November 27th by-elections are no ordinary contests. They are a referendum on Raila's stamina, ODM structure and the coalition's durability. Caroli Omondi's ODM is dead and buried may have sounded like provocation, but the Kisa East debacle gave it teeth. Raila's reappearance did not calm speculation about his health. Did he postpone the ODM 20th anniversary celebration because he was sick? It could not silence the bigger question. Is ODM still a party of the future? Or is it sliding into political irrelevance? Drop your comments. Newsroom, Maisha TV, Ushabi Jr.